Hi, my name's Arden Hanley. I'm going to share some more tips on sourcing, becoming a sourcing agent, making money out of sourcing, and what you should do to protect yourself if you're thinking of using a sourcing agent. So, with sourcing agents, with the sourcing business, there's the good, which is great, there's the bad, and there's the ugly, which is unfortunate. Let's start off with the ugly and talk about what the problems are with sourcing agents with the sourcing business. You've got some sourcing agents out there, unfortunately, who don't operate with a lot of business ethics. They go out there, they'll try and package up a deal and sell it on to an unsuspecting investor without doing proper due diligence on the deal, without checking their numbers, without verifying exit strategies, without verifying demand, and most importantly, without having any compliance in place. In the sourcing business, in the property industry, there's lots of compliance that we need to deal with. There's lots of things that need to be in place to make sure that you're trading legally and correctly. So it's important that you have those in place before you start sourcing properties. And if you're looking at using a sourcing agent, insist that you're working with people who actually know what they're doing, who have done the due diligence and can prove they've done the due diligence on the property deal, and also ultimately have their compliance in place. So let's move to the bad now. And this is someone who actually is able to identify a great deal. They've identified an opportunity, the numbers stack up, they've verified demand, everything stacks up together. However, they're not registered for some key areas in the business around their compliance. Now, it doesn't matter how good the deal is, unfortunately, that sourcing agent is operating illegally and they're risking a fine, they're risking prosecution in doing that, and ultimately they're doing a disservice to their clients because a lot of compliance is around protecting clients, making sure that you're being clear in how you deal with clients, that you're providing correct information, and importantly, making sure that you're insured when you do it as well. So there's some protection there if anything were, heaven forbid, to go wrong. So it's really important also, even if the deal stacks up, to avoid working with any sourcing agents where there might be a situation where they can't prove they're actually legally compliant. Now let's talk about the good, best practice in the sourcing industry. That's a sourcing agent who can understand what a good deal looks like, who can do the due diligence on that deal as well to prove the income potential, to prove the demand for that particular property deal, and also has all of their compliance in place. And your key checklist for this, sourcing agents need to be registered for data protection, they need to be registered for anti-money laundering, and they need to be registered with a redress scheme. Those are the three basic requirements. If you're interested in sourcing, you need to make sure you tick those three compliance boxes to make money out of this business. And if you're looking at using a sourcing agent to help you build your property portfolio, that should be one of the first questions you ask. Make sure they've got that compliance in place. If you found this video interesting, if you're interested in more educational material, learning more about sourcing, please like and subscribe.